Wide is on your side. One of the great stories in the NFL this year, the Washington Commanders 7-4. They welcome in the longtime rival Dallas Cowboys on a beautiful Sunday afternoon outside the nation's capital. Yeah, we welcome inside Joe Davis, Greg Olson. So the Commanders from 4-13 last year to 7-4 in Dan Quinn's first year. That said, they've lost back-to-back games for the first time. And today, Greg, try to reestablish themselves as one of the NFL's best stories.
And I think when you look at the Washington Commanders over this last two-game skid.
West Stadium just about ready for kick and down to the field. Pam Oliver.
Joe, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn is ready to turn it up, telling us he's ready to hit that gas pedal. Washington is calling it a reset after their mini bye and facing a reeling Dallas Cowboys team. He feels like that could cure whatever ails them. The team's psyched to have rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels practicing full speed this week. They are hoping that he will do fine following that rib injury suffered in Week 7 against the Carolina Panthers. Overall, Washington is looking to take a major step forward in the next couple of games. The team has a full bye coming up on the other side of those.
Eyeing the playoffs, eyeing their first winning season since 2016. Well, the Cowboys today try to snap their longest losing streak in almost a decade. Off we go from Landover. Cavante Turpin, one of the best return men in the league, brings it out of the end zone. Turpin accelerates and sets up good field position for the Cowboys around the 35. Cooper Rush takes over for Dak Prescott, his third start here, 45 yards injury. So this offense that has really struggled, depleted again today. First play of the day. Rush a quick throw. CeeDee Lamb. Sainer still the tackle. Against his Washington defense that was the worst defense in the NFL last year. Complete overhaul, Greg. They bring in Dan Quinn, defensive mind, and they've got 8 new starters.
Yeah, and I think the key when Dan Quinn took over as the head coach, and Adam Peters, the new general manager, it really was a focus on identity. It wasn't really guys that fit our schematics or X's and O's. It was what types of guys can we get in the building to build the identity and culture we want to be known for. And man, they've hit it out of the park.
Get it in Lamb's hands again, lining him up in the backfield, and he's got a first down already into Washington territory. Done this more this year, just find any way they can to get their best player with the ball.
Yeah, and I think that's something that they have to figure out. What does that look like today? It's been well chronicled. This run game has really struggled. Now you factor in 2 of your interior linemen, your best offensive lineman, and Tyler Smith, the left guard, he's out. As you said, they have to generate some explosive plays. If they don't come on the ground, is Cooper Rush willing and able to push the ball downfield and attack this Commanders secondary?
From the 46, fake the Dowdle, throw outside to the tight end and Luke Schoonmaker, and he's got a first down inside the 30. And how about this start for the Cowboys? Schoonmaker, starting in Jake Ferguson's place, gets 20.
And last week when Jake Ferguson went down, Schoonmaker did a great job. He's just going to block and delay. Gets Jeremy Chin, the safety, to bite, and now Cooper Rush just has a clean edge on the pocket. Nice job by Jalen Brooks out there in space, blocking and generating these. They don't have to be necessarily thrown down the field. Run after catch, yards after contact.
And flags fly here.
It was hard to see who went first. It might have been contact. Washington definitely came across the neutral zone. Just a question of, did Dallas go first? Oh, yeah. Definitely on Washington.
Encroachment, defense, number 95. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's the rookie Johnny Newton called for the penalty. Dan Quinn, who's breathed life into this franchise. Really better part of 2 decades. Cold spell for this group. And not just losing, but it just was a bad vibe around here. And very quickly, he's changed everything. Dowdle's first carry. Rico Dowdle Powers to a first down. And talking to Mike McCarthy, he touched on this a little bit. He even said, ground and pound, baby. This may be a throwback, old school kind of game today for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and they might not have much of a choice. I think even when you looked when Dak Prescott was playing, they were having a hard time generating plays downfield, really completing. They thought they were going to have Brandon Cooks back. He's really been their deep ball threat when you look at the success they've had on offense the last couple of years.
It's Lamb again. This time he's thrown down. Dorrance Armstrong, one of the several transplants from the Cowboys, has followed Dan Quinn over here. Throws him down for a loss.
Yeah, again, though, to run jet sweep, you don't want to run it into a two-point player. He can see it coming. When Schoonmaker arcs, you want that defensive end. You want Armstrong to have his hand in the ground. That way when you arc, he closes. That's kind of the rule of the defensive player. But when he's standing up, looking in the backfield, he just sees it coming. This is where Dallas's offense has really struggled, Joe. One of the worst red zone offenses in the league. Dan Quinn's now going to take a timeout. But when you're a ball control, sustain.
Timeout. Washington, their first and a half. 30-second timeout.
You know, so the key is to just, when they put these slow drives together, you have to finish in the red zone.
Now, this is a team, Greg, that they were the best offense in the league last year and in the few seasons under Mike McCarthy, always at the top. It's not like they were good and now they're not very good. They've gone from the best to among the worst.
Yeah, they were good for a long time. You don't win 12 games a year 3 times in a row if all of a sudden you forget how to coach. They've never really been a great running team. That's never really been the trademark of this Cowboys offense over the last couple seasons. It's been the explosive nature. It's been the downfield throws, the efficient passing game, of course, with Dak Prescott. Right now, it's CeeDee Lamb. Turpin gives them a little explosiveness and not a whole lot else.
3rd and 6. Rush. Jalen Tolbert can't pull it in. Coverage from Michael Davis. 4th down.
Yeah, they got the look they wanted. Just a simple choice route. It's a really accurate ball by Cooper Rush. The ball just has to be caught. One-on-one, defenders on the outside. That's an easy in-break. That's an easy, accurate throw. And Jalen Tolbert, that ball hits him dead in the hands. When your offense is reeling, when you're trying to find other weapons, just get something going, those are the plays that just Dallas can't seem to make at the right time.
Brandon Aubrey's field goal is blocked, and Michael Davis, who had the stop on 3rd down, has the ball on the kick block. All the way into Dallas territory. It was blocked by Quan Martin and returned by Michael Davis, 44 yards. And that is